You're now just looking at the pictures of my blood vessels, of my blood capillaries under the microscope. Those small loops that you see here, these are tiny microscopic blood vessels that we're looking at right now using my stereo microscope. And today in this video, I would like to give you a short demonstration on how I've made them visible. It's actually quite an easy activity, and if you also have a stereo microscope, then you can also try this at home, or you can of course use also a compound microscope or a USB microscope to do that. But of course I have to introduce myself. Hi, hello and welcome. Microbehunter here, and I like to put things under the microscope, and today I'm going to put my own fingers with the blood capillaries under the microscope. Well, it is called Nailfold Capillaroscopy what I'm doing, and sometimes doctors are actually doing the same procedure to diagnose certain diseases, but I like to do that simply to observe a little bit what's going on inside my body. And the nail fold, that is the part of the finger where the fingernail is, and this is the place where the skin is very thin and where the blood vessels are very close to the surface. And yeah, if you prepare your fingers properly, I'm going to show you how to do that, then you're able to see maybe hundreds of tiny blood vessels, hundreds of tiny blood capillaries. Well, first of all, if you want to see those blood vessels, you have to make the skin more transparent. And all you have to do is you have to apply a small amount of cooking oil, simple vegetable oil, kitchen oil. That's essentially all I'm doing here. It's a simple regular cooking oil on the skin of the nail fold, and this will make the skin more transparent. It's a little bit like putting a little bit of oil on paper. Then the paper will also become more transparent this way, and therefore we're able to look a little bit into the skin itself. Well, yes, I've taken a couple of pictures and I've made a few videos, but I have to tell you, even though I was able to see some of the blood capillaries, the contrast was not very good. For this reason, I've used now an image editing program to increase and to improve the contrast. Now, the colors are not natural anymore, but the blood capillaries are much better visible this way. And yeah, you can see now much better that those blood capillaries are forming those tiny U-shaped structures. And on one side of this U-shape, this is where the blood is carried to the capillary. On the other side, it's returning back to the body, and this is where gases like carbon dioxide and of course also oxygen are exchanged. Now, if you want to try this yourself at home, and if you do not have a stereo microscope, then you can of course also place your finger under a USB microscope, or you can of course also use a flashlight and use the low power magnification of your compound microscope, and as long as you've got light shining from the top, then you should be able to see those blood capillaries. Well, for me, that's all I wanted to share with you today. I wish you all the best. Happy microbe hunting as always, and see you around next time. Bye-bye.